team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings it down at the 26. So Ohio State's offense tries out there to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
They gonna fuck me up. This in the fake mode.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Receivers are bunched together. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling from no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a quick catch. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab for the receiver. He completes it, picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Penn State's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Higgins. Here's a target, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Oh, and he threw it backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Motion now from the tight end. On third down, he drops to throw. And that catch is hauled in. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
So it was just a matter of time till this guy found the ceiling and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Who left y'all?
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The shotgun handoff here. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Along the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's hit just before the
Damn, he still got that shit on.
makes the catch. Here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the
Hey.
ball, attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and creates some vertical seams for big plays.
Single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
You come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch.
That's low.
Reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
That's a good ass fucking play call, bro.
Gets out of bounds, but
They ain't gonna stop.
enough yardage to set up first and goal. The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. That guy
Gotcha.
looks like a statue back there.
All right, fellas. All right, fellas.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot.
Oh.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a heavy formation, extra blockers on the field. And there's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this 1st down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those 1st downs.
Handoff in a single back formation. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Back to pass. It's Higgins. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, and a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the 1st down.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the jet sweep. He's in the clip, looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility, pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in a man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. QB keeper all the way. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So the defender jumps into the neutral zone. Offense gets a free 5 yards. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To throw, it's Higgins. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
You need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. That's a design quarterback keeper. The Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. and the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. 3rd and goal. We're going to throw for him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 4th down, they wouldn't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this 1st half. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The defense scoops it up.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker as kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 3rd down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, he's there.
It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball opportunity. First down. They're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Point after, not quite through. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
You know, in that era that we're living right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. An inside deals now from the shotgun. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They spot the ball now at the 35.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up the run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Design quarterback run. Picks up the first down and still going. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They're going to try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. first down, looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Buckeyes will line up to run it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the running back takes the handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. Tackled, but first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Working clock with the ground game. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Oh, and he's getting boxed in. The defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Oh, and he missed it.
This
It was
was
no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Catch made on the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Down late, they keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Football comes out. When they pick it up, it's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He was very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Pressure is coming.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense is coming after him. And he decides to just roll it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
On the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Stop right there at the line. No gain. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs in the late stages of this game. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. As the first down is still going. You make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. Going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.